As I promised last week, well, when I was sick, I promised I was going to do some Hush Puppies. Now, Hush Puppies are a classic southern U.S. that is. And it's essentially just little cornmeal fritters. It can be flavored multiple ways. I'm going to go fairly basic here, but I'll tell you some things that will go really nice in them. Before we start mixing our batter, we need to get our oil getting warm. Now, I'm only going to do a handful at a time, so I'm just going to use regular canola oil. I've got about a quart here in this 2-quart pot. We'll get this warming up on the induction stove. Target's about 350 degrees, okay? So what I like about this induction stove, I just set it for 360, which is close enough for me. Let's get the dry ingredients going first. So also, I'm going to make this gluten-free, so we'll start off with standard cornmeal. And usually they put in flour in most Hush Puppy recipes. And again, why? To lighten it up, because cornmeal can be a bit dense. So I'm going to throw in, of course, some masa. And so it's a half cup of the cornmeal, quarter cup of the masa, quarter cup of corn starch, which is even finer than the masa. So that's going to really lighten it up quite a bit. Also, let's get some leavening in there. I got a teaspoon of baking powder and a little flavor. I've got 2 teaspoons of whatever Cajun spice mix you have handy. Old Bay would be really good in this. I'm using Tony's. Tony just came out with a no salt added, which I kind of like because I like controlling the salinity in my food. So I got 2 teaspoons of that. We're going to throw in a little extra ground pepper. And now we're going to throw in some salt. That's about half a teaspoon of salt. Give this a mix. And we'll set that aside. Our wet ingredients. We've got half a cup of milk, 1 egg. We need to beat that up just a little bit. And we got about half an onion, very finely diced. If you wanted to, you could throw some jalapenos or chopped poblano in there. It'd be very nice. Let's get these 2 together. Fold that all together. It'll go together fairly quickly. Okay, now we need to get these into the oil, which it's getting close. Let's check its temperature. Okay, I'm almost there, about 340 degrees. Let's talk about getting this into there. You can use 2 tablespoons and scoop them in and stuff like that. I like the dishers. This is a number 40, which is about 8/10 of an ounce. For those of you who have lefties in the house, there are ambidextrous models. Let's get these going. This is going to take about 6 to 7 minutes in here. So be patient. Be sure that you're not getting too hot in your oil, and just give it the time it needs. Okay, it's been about 6 minutes. Let's check their temperature. 195, perfect. Let's get these out and get the next batch in. Okay, it's time to get these out. I'm just straining them in some paper towels. I'm going to set this aside to cool completely. Put that in a safe place where it's not going to get knocked around, okay? We don't want anybody to get burned. Okay, let's plate these guys up. Okay, here we go. We got a little bit of our traditional remoulade. Okay, for our Hush Puppies, we're going to make a remoulade, but we're not going to make a Creole Remoulade or a Cajun Remoulade. We're going to make a traditional remoulade. So we're going to start off with a cup of mayonnaise. You can make it yourself, or you can make it out of a jar. Well, you can get it from a jar. Capers. This is about 1/4 cup, chopped up. Little baby gherkins, also known as cornichons. Well, if you can get cornichons, get them. But little baby gherkins. Finely diced onion. Both of those about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. We're going to give it a little fresh cracked pepper. We're going to start off with just a touch of lemon juice. That's probably about 2 tablespoons. Okay. 2 more ingredients, the flavor components. Traditionally, it's going to have Dijon mustard in it. Dijon mustard's pretty good, but there's a problem with Dijon mustard. My wife doesn't like it. So, I'm going to go with a tablespoon of horseradish. Then we'll get the other ingredient. Hold on, it's in the refrigerator. Anchovies. I'm using anchovy paste. If you just have the little fillets, go ahead and use that too. I'm going to go with about a tablespoon. You'll notice I didn't put any salt in there yet. There's a reason. I did put a lot of salt in there. The capers, the pickles. You remember those, right? Nice. Just a touch more lemon juice though. Here we go. Definitely doesn't need more salt. I think it's good right now. I'm going to throw this in the refrigerator and let it sit there for a couple hours. And we've got our Hush Puppies that are gluten-free. Now all we need is some fried shrimp, some fried oysters, maybe some catfish fillets. Yeah, we'll get there. Hey, I'm Chef Terry. These are my Hush Puppies, my gluten-free Hush Puppies, and a traditional remoulade. I'll see you next week.